Hello everyone, now we are going to learn about the properties of light, characteristics of light. What are the characteristics can be observed, can be seen in light? In our grade 7, there are two properties that we need to learn. Those are rectilinear propagation of light and reflection of light. So what is rectilinear propagation of light? Well, rectilinear propagation is the property of light which tells that light travels in a straight line. Light always travels in a straight line. That is rectilinear propagation of light. For example, in this activity, you can see there is a candle flame, few cardboards are there, and we have cut it. There are few openings in a form of circle, that is we have cut the cardboard. We have to cut the cardboard, okay, and then observer should be here in straight line with those holes. Then what will happen? The observer can easily see the candle flame. Why? Because light travels in a straight line, and finally light can come to the eyes of observer because it is in a straight line with the candle flame. Okay, so that shows that light travels in a straight line. I can show a same through an activity. For that I have made a tube like structure through a paper, and now I am trying to fall this torch light in this flame. So what is happening here? Light is traveling through this pipe, so light can come to the source. Like if I'll try, then it can come to my eyes. Why? Because light can travel in a straight line. Even you can observe that light is coming from this tube. Now why it is happening? Why it is so? Because light travels in a straight line, and this tube is in straight lines. That is the reason only due to which the light can come from source to destination. Now I am folding this tube like this. Okay, now I can't able to see the light. Why? Because it travels in a straight line. I am trying my best but not able to see. Why? Because this tube is folded, so we can't see the light through fold tube. Okay, like a light is traveling, but there is obstacle. There is obstacle. What is that obstacle? The obstacle is this can fall only in straight line, but this tube is folded, so we can't see the light. Because of this we can't see the light. Okay, now this is what rectilinear propagation of light. Now another property of light. Next property of light is reflection of light. What is reflection of light? The bouncing back of light from the surface of an object. When light falls on any object, then those light source, that light rays of light bounces back from that source. That bouncing back is called reflection of light. Look at this diagram. This is a plane mirror. When light rays falls on plane mirror, that ray is called incident ray. Then it bounces back. Then it deviates its path. Why? Because there is obstacle. It can't pass out through this because this is opaque surface. But it is smooth as well. So it have to move back. So this bouncing back is called reflection of light, and this ray is called reflected ray. Okay, so what is reflection of light? Incident ray, that light ray that falls on any surface. And what is reflected ray? The light ray that bounces back from that surface. That is called reflected ray. Now there is an imaginary line called normal that falls perpendicular to the point of incidence. Point of incidence is the point where incident ray falls, and from there only reflected ray bounces back. Okay, so this is what reflection of light, and due to this reflection an angle is formed between normal and incident ray, that is called angle of incidence, and between normal and reflected ray, that is called angle of reflection. So what is all this? This is reflection. Reflection always takes place in almost all surface, but in plane mirror obviously there is also reflection, but plane mirror is so smooth that image is formed inside the plane mirror. So image can be seen on any smooth surface from where there is reflection is taking place, from where there is reflection is going on. And if the surface is smooth, then we can see image, but we can't see our image on the wall. Why? Because that is not as smooth as plane air. Now there are few laws of reflection. First law is the incident ray, reflected ray and normal at the point of incidence. This is point of incidence. All lie on the same plane. Okay, all lie on the same plane, on the same plane. Now next one is angle of incidence is equal to angle of reflection. So these are the laws of reflection. I hope you understood these characteristics of light. We will read more about reflection. Till that, you look at the screen.